Hey guys, it's me again. Back with this month's Humble Choice. It is now April 1st, the first Tuesday of the month. And we've got a nice, interesting collection of games already for April, which is kind of weird. Some of them are pretty cool. But without further ado, let's kind of just jump right in, kind of check them out. First off, which is, kind of an interesting take. We've got the Tomb Raider remasters of 1, 2, and 3. If you like the old school Tomb Raider games, this is probably right up your alley. It's just a 3D action adventure, sort of game. A lot of puzzle solving, stuff like that. I personally, even though I did grow up on these Tomb Raiders, like the Crystal Dynamics version of Tomb Raider games. I feel like they're a little bit more fleshed out, and that Lara Croft has a better grasp of humanity in that. But this is still not a bad throwback nostalgic look. Next up, we have Dredge. Love this game. Absolutely love this game. I've already beaten it, though I did not buy the DLC. It must be redeemed by December 31st of this year. If you don't know what Dredge is a Lovecraftian horror fishing game. Really, like, kind of weird take on the Lovecraftian horror, but it nails it. Solid, 100%. Can be unnerving at times, all the while you're on a tugboat fishing boat, right? Catching fish, doing small little quests, going from island to island, finding certain things, while you unravel this mystery of all these different islands that you've kind of come into. Graphics are really kind of straightforward. Very, very vibrant color at times. Absolutely dreadful darks at other times. There are many parts in this game that you really feel fearful, which is kind of weird for a fishing game. I would say this alone is worth the price of the entire thing. It really is. Next up, we have Aliens Dark Descent. Do I have this game? Hold up while we check if I actually do have this game or not. I do not. I have Firestorm Elite, which is kind of the same thing, but a little bit different. You can see some of the games I've been playing recently over here. But this is something that's been on my preview for a little bit. It's a squad-based shooter. I don't know if it's like XCOM-esque, but it's a real-time combat sort of thing. But you control your squad, basically. So it says, in Aliens Dark Descent, command a squad of hardened colonial marines to stop a terrifying xenomorph outbreak on planet Leith. Lead your soldiers in real-time combat against iconic xenomorphs, rogue operatives from the insatiable Weyland-Yutani Corporation, and a host of horrifying creatures new to the Alien franchise. It's supposed to be real-time combat. But I don't really know exactly what to compare it to. Like, it's not really an RPG, but it does have aspects of class management. It's not, it is RTS, but really kind of not, because it's not on a great scale. It's not a 4X RTS. But it looks really kind of cool. So it says, you are the commander. They are your weapon. Infiltrate large, open levels and annihilate enemies with your squad, dispatching orders strategically and intuitively at the touch of a button. Tread carefully, as your foes will adapt their tactics to your actions while hunting you down, because death is permanent. Forge unique paths for survival, uncovering shortcuts, creating safe zones, and setting up motion trackers. Why did I say tractors? It's been a long 12-hour workday, and I hated it. In a persistent world where your actions impact levels forever. Customize your squad with a selection of different classes, level up and specialize your soldiers with unique abilities and an arsenal of weapons, armor, and perks. for high-stakes missions and treacherous territory. Develop your base to research new tech and improve your squad even further. I like that aspect. I really do. I find that being able to customize your squad is really cool. The whole death is permanent thing is kind of cool, but again, it's kind of XCOM-ish. So I might try this on my own. Or if you guys like it, as always, I don't mind to pander. Next up, we have a game I've never heard of, 1000X Resist. It looks like it got a lot of awards. It's 97% overwhelmingly positive. 3-time IGF award-nominated 1000X Resist is a thrilling sci-fi adventure, 1,000 years in the future. Humanity is all but extinguished, and a disease spread by an alien occupation keeps the survivors underground. You are a watcher. You dutifully fulfill your purpose in service of the All-Mother, until the day you learn a shocking secret that changes everything. The end of humanity. In the near future, we learn we are not alone in the universe. A mysterious alien race of giant entities arrives. We call them the Occupants. They are not hostile, but it doesn't matter. Their arrival is a death sentence. Humanity is wiped out in a matter of months, succumbing to a disease that the occupants have brought with them. Brought to our planet. Sounds about right. There is one survivor, a teenage girl called Iris. Somehow, she is immune. Society is reborn in her image. So this looks to be a story-driven, I wouldn't say puzzle game, maybe? It's a narrative-driven game. It does look really kind of cool. It says, born from the eclectic set of inspirations, including games of Yoko Taro, Nier Automata, which is insane, the anime of Satoshi Kon, Perfect Blue, and Naoki Yamada, A Silent Voice, and even the theater of Robert Wilson, Einstein on the Beach. 1000X Resist tells a story in ways only a game can, while simultaneously bringing fresh ideas to interactive storytelling from theater, dance, performance art, and cinema, and it is fully voiced. This seems rather cool. I would check this out. Next up, we have Nova Lands. Immediately off the bat, it looks like a kind of a Forager-esque game. If you were to mix Factorio, Forager, there we go, and Satisfactory, Nova Lands would be just that. Explore, build, and automate your base in this awesome open-world 2D game. New planet, new home. Build your new base with all sorts of resources available to you, from basic rocks and wood to rare and unknown materials. Unlock new possibilities with every new building, maximize efficiency, and push deeper to other islands. Automation. As you progress through the game, you'll be able to automate more and more things, freeing up more time to explore. Your little helper bots will be instrumental in helping you do that. What are the bots? The bots are the tipping point where your ingenuity will begin to shine. These little self-sufficient machines can form entire production chains and sustain your industry all on its own. They are easy to set up and manage. That's kind of cool. The islands and exploration. I was about to say, he's carrying a gun, but I haven't seen any enemies yet. But there they are, combat. Just like you're not the only person to land on this island, your starter island is one of many. Kickstart your industry to get all the tech you need and comfortably explore other islands. You'll come across various biomes, creatures, landmarks, caves, and some really important people. Combat. Of course, there's a blaster you can fire, and critters large enough to be a real menace. Engage in combat and gather rare materials, or go the full pacifist route and remain a kind guest to this planet, even when boss creatures are concerned. Be prepared to offer valuables to make peace with them, however. That does sound very interesting. Next up, we have Diplomacy is not an option. This looks cool. I think I might really play this one. It's been kind of like in the front of some of the things that I've seen lately, but not something I have bought yet. Yeah? It says Diplomacy is not an option is a base building survival RTS with an active pause. So it reminds me from the looks of it. It reminds me of like They Are Billions in a way, just from the way that it looks. Taking place in a medieval fantasy setting where your choices can decide the destiny of the world. You step into a well-worn shoes of the minor lord. Circumstances force you to fight, like all the time, always outnumbered. Build your walls, raise your armies, and experience warfare on an entirely new scale. Over 25,000 enemies assault your castle walls. You're going to master engineering, economy, and even magic if you hope to survive. Yeah, there is a lot going on here. The law of war, the physical laws, the laws of functional society, economic law, magic rules. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Beyond the rules, fundamental laws of life. As in real life, stupidity and greed leave behind most problems, but here it is too far too late to talk it through. You have no recourse to resolve this peacefully. At this stage, diplomacy is not an option. So this does look really cool. I might actually play this. I don't know if it's anytime soon. I am completely swamped with overtime and working at my horrible job. But it pays the bills. Next up we have Distant Worlds 2. Okay, so maybe this is a 4X strategy game. Distant Worlds returns. I think I may have actually got this one somewhere. Maybe not. I thought I had seen it. I think I may have seen it on one of the other Humble bundles that I just didn't pick up because it did look interesting. I don't know. This is an RTX. I really feel like I have read this though. We basically customize your own enemy. Yeah, fine-tune your galaxy. Yeah, I've seen this. Man, I feel like I'm going absolutely insane right now. Okay, but basically it's a world simulation game. I'm exhausted. Okay, give me a break. Nomad Survival. Oh, okay. Oh, this is like a... What are they trying to call these now? It's an auto battler. Vampire Survivors like? Nomad Survival is an auto-attacking, wave-clearing, time-based roguelike where you can expect to become stronger as you play through each run as you upgrade your stats. The gameplay involves waves of enemies from all angles coming to defeat you, with each minute changing what type of enemies may be coming and how they behave in a predictable fashion. You control the movement of your character, automatically using abilities available to you to defeat your foes, acquiring new abilities, or leveling up old ones whenever you acquire enough experience to level up. Yeah, so this is basically a Vampire Survivors like. I know they're trying to figure out a name for that, but that's kind of what it is. Yeah. Looks kind of cool. 3 unique characters, 6 or more which can be unlocked. So 9 unique characters. 17 active abilities, 19 passives, 1 heritage, 8 more which can be unlocked. So 9, which can change the playstyle of each run. 4 maps, each with 4 boss encounters, modifiable game speed, 5 pets to aid you in battle, 2 challenges for every map. Interesting. That looks like it's it, though we do have some pretty cool extras down here. So Dredge gets all of their DLC, has a coupon on it. Again, Dredge is I would feel like, would be the game of choice for this month. If you haven't played Dredge yet, fantastic game, worth the money. Yeah, and getting like a 30% off on all of their DLC, yeah, that's a pretty good choice too. But until then, guys, let me know what you thought. Let me know what games you are wanting to play. And until then, I guess always be kind to each other. I'll see you in the next one.